1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. There we go. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. There we go. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay. Just a moment, folks. What we are going to do. Okay, so it is time for our game of the year, and you see it in the title. Our former star returns home. Isaac Brown, our lead offensive player from a year ago, transfers out in the offseason. He goes back to his original hometown in Miami, and Isaac Brown is going to be a problem to stop today. He is number one in the Heisman race. And 1,434 yards, 25 touchdowns on the ground. And it is going to be a big-time game here for huge conference implications. It is an option offense in Miami. It shouldn't be surprising with the talented running backs that Alex has, as Alex works through, I think, some technical issues on his end. He is going to be in a party here once he gets his issues fixed. But anyways, this is going to be a really tough game ahead. It is, like I mentioned, an option offense for Miami. Gavin Wimsatt is the quarterback. Perfectly capable quarterback of running the option. As Braun's option king. Isaac Brown and Jordan Lyle, I expect to see a little bit of both, maybe even a little bit of Gerard Pringle. We'll have to see. He has a couple talented receivers. These top three, JoJo Trader, Jordan Napier, and Nye Carr, are all very capable receivers if he wants to air it out a little bit. Got a decent tight end there. He's got a really strong offensive line. Samson Okunlola, one of the better offensive linemen in the game. Matthew McCoy's pretty good. He's got a strong center. Addison Nichols transfers over at right guard. Very capable offensive line that I think will be really tough to get a push. Hayden Lowe is a really impactful edge rusher with 89 speed and 85 power move. Expect him to be pretty strong to deal with. I think where we can attack him is up the middle of the defense. Ahmad Moten is certainly a respectable player, but think we can potentially attack this defense as his linebackers are not the absolute strongest. He does have the Tennessee transfer, Jeremiah Thielander. Former Tennessee teammates will meet in this one. Of course, Thielander for Alex and for us, Arion Carter. Where he is strong defensively is in the secondary. Jeremiah Wilson, O.J. Frederick, Ethan O'Connor, all very capable, athletic corners with good ratings. Free safety, one of the better safeties in the conference, and Tal Johnson. And then he transfers in Braylon Hubbard from Alabama. So we're going to have a strong secondary to deal with. Probably going to be pretty tough to throw on him. When you look at the injury report, we are still short our starting running back, Joseph Hyman. We are anticipating him potentially coming back for the Georgia game. We'll have to see. As for Alex, Artavius Jones is injured. 10 weeks with a compound foot fracture. So he will be out for this one. And Alex, I don't believe your audio is going to be shared. I turned off that for my broadcasts, but can you hear me?
Oh, I hear you.
Okay. He's like, oh, I hear you, because they can't hear you on my stream, but... Are you ready to search?
Oh no, I'm just it's because my PlayStation was on when it popped, so now it's starting to load.
Okay. He's still working on getting loaded in, but really excited about this game, and I'm going to make sure I mention everyone. because I know folks are really excited for this game. And part of the reason is earlier today we had a big-time upset in the conference as Colin takes down Tyler by a 27-17 final. So the defending conference champs going down at the hands of USF. And some frustrations in that game, certainly for Tyler. Threw for 461 yards, but threw 3 interceptions. That really hurt his effort. Still had 75% completion. Couldn't run the ball like he wanted to whatsoever. 29 total rushing yards. That doesn't happen for Tyler very often. Great game for Caleb Goody, but we kind of talked about it in the Discord during his game, that Caleb Goody was really the only guy who showed up. He got a couple sacks, 3 sacks in total, but it was Colin's defense that really showed out in this. A bunch of TFLs, a sack, and 3 interceptions. Really a great effort. And Tyler just kind of, you see there in the chat, kind of at a loss for what happened in that one. And it feels very reminiscent of what happened to him last year against Ralph. And he'll have to look to rebound against Ralph. What a time to get Ralph. Oh, man, Tyler, that's a great time to get Ralph. Oh, brother. And as for Colin next, I think he has you, Alex. I think he's got you next week.
Does he?
I think he has you next week. He does.
In Miami.
Yep, in Miami. That'll be an interesting one. And the reason that I feel like that this win is so big for Colin, not only does it keep him in the discussion for the conference title, but it opens it up more because this is not a loss that Tyler expected to take, and I don't know how many people other than maybe Colin himself, I don't know how he felt going in, but I don't know that very many of us thought that Colin would take Tyler down. So this has opened up the conference big time. And this one is going to go an interesting way because, Alex, regardless of if I win the game or not, you're still in the conversation because you're 4-0 in conference. Really, the stressful part is when you get to 2 losses because that means you need to have a lot of help. But 0 losses at this point is really strong. You and RJ both are 4-0 on the year in conference play, and the 2 remaining undefeated teams in conference play. I need to win this game.
You do realize if I can beat you and Colin and RJ keeps winning, Week 10 is going to be fun.
Week 10 will be a really fun game. I think it's you and RJ are set to play in week in that one, right?
So, I don't like this schedule right now because I have you. After USF wins, he might be ranked, and then I have RJ, I have Notre Dame, and then Tyler. I have probably 5 ranked opponents in the last 5 games.
Yep. I'm in the middle of my stretch against users. I played Tyler and lost. I played BJ and won, and then I played Ralph and won. Now I have you, and then next week I have RJ. So I have the opportunity to make sure that this conference does not go undefeated this year. Now, RJ beat me last year by a 10-7 final. He scored on the final drive to pick up the win in that one. I'm very curious to see how our game shakes out because you and I have never played before. And so both of us have our notions of what we think this game is going to be. But, it really just depends. Everybody had their notions of what we thought the game for Colin and Tyler was going to be, and a lot of our notions were dispelled. So I'm not sitting here saying it's a guaranteed win for me, but I'm also not sitting here saying it's a guaranteed win for you. We're just going to have to play it out on the field and see how it goes.
The weird stat line, Tyler had more rushing yards than Ralph.
Yep. He does, and that's because it's largely been a consistent running game for Tyler this year, which is why I said him rushing for only 29 yards against Colin is very rare. And he's over 1,000 rushing yards this year with 3 guys, Baugh, Johnson, and Goody. And Ralph, who has to focus on his running backs with a kind of a weaker receiving core. Ralph had the big game against Colin, but he's kind of struggled otherwise. He didn't run the ball that great against me, and he's out Terrion Stewart. We can't forget that. And then Jeff Overton's played very sparingly, but One other storyline I want to get into before we get this one going. There are a lot of players that have Miami ties on both rosters, obviously, because, of course, you're able to recruit South Florida really well. But we have some Florida ties as well. Jamaris Wilder, one of our depth running backs, is from Venice. And then we have Bobby Golden, my kick returner. He is from Miami proper, so he will have an opportunity to face his hometown team. And we've got some folks from the Tampa and Fort Myers area. The big one, the big transfer, is actually from Chicago, Illinois, but Marquise Lightfoot transferred from Miami to Louisville. Now, I feel like he's been largely disappointing this year. Maybe a little bit better in the run game, 6 TFLs, but only 2 sacks for a guy that has platinum quick jump. And did you get to play Marquise Lightfoot a little bit last year, Alex? I know you kind of focus on your offense, but...
I told you he was disappointing.
Yeah, and he has certainly been that way for me. We also have, I want to say there's a couple others. So my star linebacker, Stanquan Clark, is also from Miami proper. We also have Charles Lester, a transfer corner. He's from Sarasota. Zaquan Patterson is a former Miami Hurricane. He started his collegiate career there. Of course, in real life, transferred to Oklahoma State from Miami, and then transferred out of Oklahoma State. In real life, I'm not quite sure what he's doing because he's not at Oklahoma State anymore either. But he is on my team in this game, and he is my starting strong safety. And so...
I will also say, I'm starting to like that our conference is starting to get commits now.
Yeah. Alex talking about how he's loving that the conference is doing really well as a whole in recruiting. And that's certainly palpable. Yeah, you could say that too.
Me, Tyler, RJ, you, and Cam.
Yep.
3 or more recruits on.
Yep. We're just plugging away at it. But are you ready to get this one going?
I guess as ready as I'm going to be.
All right, I am hitting search. RJ talking about how I'm resilient to talk recruit. I think you're thinking that I'm hesitant. But I do have 3 big-time recruits in attendance for this one, and Tyler is very keen to see how I do in this game because 2 of those 3 recruits are battles between me and Tyler. The other recruit is pretty much a formality for me at this point. Win or lose, it'll be a formality.
There's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked as these 2 are in this one.
Yeah. Lots of good games in the conference this week, though. I think Sean and Cam play.
As we'll see the number 16 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely.
Louisville gets ball first. I think I want to feel like we've kicked off a lot this year.
Down to the field. And the Canes will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Trying the left side. And
I was not looking to hand that one off there.
Cold as soon as he got it.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
See, we just got to get out of that tackle, man.
Short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now puts you in a successful position for 3rd down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
On 3rd and long. He's going to have to throw for it.
And we missed the throw.
It was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Can't be missing that throw, man.
He's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country.
Damn it.
Especially when you're
We're already having some issues, man.
Target like he was on that last one.
Already having issues.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the snap, it's Brown. Pass the sticks and still.
We are not making a stop there. That is our star player from a year ago, Isaac Brown. Elite level speed. We cannot make the stop.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters.
That is why this game can go either way.
They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited
a 45-yard rushing touchdown.
They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Finds a tight end.
And there's Jacob Stewart.
They'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard
A little completion there.
line. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed.
Jaleel Skinner.
So much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
They'll go to the ground.
Unable to run the ball. That's already a great start.
Stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And that is my freshman, my 5-star freshman, John Umodu, with an answer.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out.
Very important for us to answer there.
Do this. You see the playmaker slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point is good. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. And
Good stop there by Arion Carter.
Last run didn't get much. Ball's at their own 26. Here's 2nd and 9. Give to Brown. Oh, he's got some space.
That is why he is a Heisman.
He's at the and he eluded the defense.
This is going to be a shootout, isn't it?
Touchdown, Canes. That his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to
Hey, Alex, the guys are going off in the chat about handing him the Heisman.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like he's gonna get
now everybody's getting to see exactly why I was so devastated to lose that battle in the offseason. Because I knew what he was going to train up to.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. The give to the back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles and those guards.
Okay, Tyler, yes, you're the only one talking. Okay, whatever.
Get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They'll move the chains after
RJ, I really don't have any other choice, brother.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, you set it down.
Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense. Man, the offense got away with one there. That was supposed to be a running back screen. Instead, the quarterback threw it somewhere else. And with all the offensive line running way down the field, they're lucky that wasn't a play.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough
tough run.
for a first down.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards. And it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down, you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Gives it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them because those guys
that's a big injury for you. Your top D tackle just went out.
Up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
And he couldn't make the catch.
Absolutely had to have. This game right now is sort of still in the balance. And after a long drive by the offense on third down, the defense able to make a play.
I got to go for it because I've got to answer you blow for blow.
Loose for an incompletion. And now it's decision time if you're on offense. What do you do here on fourth?
On fourth down, looking to pass. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. The Cardinals have it in scoring position on first and goal. They go to the ground.
Umodu with his second touchdown. It's going to be a running back show. So what we have set up here, this is the storyline. Isaac Brown out. The five-star freshman Umodu in, and Umodu has answered Isaac Brown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail.
Got to give it to the storylines that we're able to create, at least.
And he makes the extra point. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And it'll come
right, Alex.
25, no attempt at a return.
Sure.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Brown. He'll pitch it. Turning it on. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
And what a great decision by the quarterback. Like it's such a timing and an art when you run this option. Like you want to get those guys to collapse on you like he does and get that pitch man open. And
unbelievable, man.
He has space to run down the field.
All out of space. Touchdown, Miami. Excellent pass by the back.
Absolutely no answer.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways.
Yep, that's what happens when you play my defense. I gotta figure something out. I'm gonna have to scheme it. I don't have a choice.
And that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy,
yep, sure was.
Drive quiet this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, I noticed that. I mentioned that.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. Takes the easy one to the back. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
The give to Davis. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. That was about as exciting a first quarter as you could possibly have. Numbers are impressive as we look at the stats. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And the Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
Get on the move.
Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds.
Good stuff.
Across the 25. Marking
I'll take
at the
that.
24 in this defense. Its head is spinning.
I know it's early in the
Defense,
game, but
what is that?
After that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of the coordinators like to send the blitz. Because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. This defense happy with
Unbelievable,
how that
man.
last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. They'll go to the fullback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. Got the 1st down and more. He's loose down the left side. The 30. 10. Touchdown Hurricanes. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision, getting the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and Jesse, the running back, catches it and does the rest.
He does, and he also had good blocking downfield, too. Some of those receivers outside helping him out, but, man, with his speed when he's on the perimeter, the options executed that well, it is virtually impossible to stop.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point. And
I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick six. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position.
Hey, at this point of the game, fourth and short, no problem going for it. Fourth and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. A little old school football riding the big fella, and a nice gain on that one.
Yeah, this guy's an athlete, too. He's not just a blocker. You can hand off the ball, and he can go find positive yards. Shows you right there.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Going to the running game. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
To the ground, he's got it again. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Hurricanes have it with a first and goal.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. A doff of the fedora, a hat trick, and we're not even at halftime yet.
Yeah, and these guys get these in high school and Little League, but my goodness, to do it at the college level, you already got 3, and it's just the first half. I think he's in for a pretty good day.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Gives it on the option. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Cardinals will hustle to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score.
Colin, brother, you're just, I'm assuming you're just now tuning in. You're just going to have to go back and watch. I'm doing the best I can, man.
Football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Looking to throw on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, a nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got it set up on the outside. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
They just keep firing. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Man, that one is going to make this quarterback sick to his stomach. That's almost always automatic for him.
Yeah, that's pitch and catch. That's day one. When you go out and watch practice, the ball very rarely hits the ground unless you have a defender because these QBs and wide receivers are so good. Man, just a mishap, a little overthrow.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Grab near the marker. It's Jefferson. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Hauls it in. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already. Heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
It's on target and complete. Touchdown Cardinals. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a two-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Tight end now in motion. Power football with the run. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
One snap coming before they head to the locker room. The give to the tailback. There he goes. Running through contact. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Now the pitch. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. On the option. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Oh, he's got some space. Bust through behind his pad. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. The Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Lyle. And the defense makes the tackle, but not before he gets down to the 2.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be 3rd down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On the move. Touchdown, Miami! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Pulls it in. It's Davis. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Rides the back and leaves it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the pass.
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his 2nd PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. This time it's complete. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. And the Cardinals are marching down the field. He'll pull it on the read. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Well, not much the defense could do there. The defensive end crashed down thinking the running back had it, but nice job of the ball handling there by the QB.
Just trying to avoid negative plays, continue to put stress on the defense. That's what he does there.
And that's a play this guy can run in his sleep, too. They rep this over and over and over. It's like clockwork for this guy.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman and a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. To the ground with the back. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. How valuable is a tight end in the red area? Now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
I love it. Find the big fella down in the red area. Big target, works the middle of the field, easier throws. Nice job by this offense, keeping it very simple.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of pay dirt.
And wide receivers are doing this more and more in college football. You see them motion and shift all over the place. They give them the football a lot. Sometimes they use them as a decoy, but nice positive game. But more importantly, defense understanding they're ready for it. Good stop.
Looking for just 1 more yard. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Louisville!
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. That is a costly penalty on this defense. Now they're dealing with a 2nd and 2. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
And this fullback is just dependable, and he's versatile. He's not just a guy that can block. He can catch the ball, and like you saw right there, you can hand it off to him, and he can generate you explosive plays.
Looking to pass. It's Wimsatt. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first time.
Turning it on! He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Got the first down, looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice game.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead.
Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. The lead gets bigger here in the fourth quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his fourth trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Breaks into the open on the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now.
That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Wants to go up top on first down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
On his feet at the 40. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Got his man quickly. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
Man, this quarterback has been dialed in all game long. He's making outstanding decisions, and he's been so accurate throwing the football. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cardinals!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grinded-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers there.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run?
Breaks into the open. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. The 30.
Yeah, and this is why he's leading the nation in rushing. Like, you give him the football, and he'll continue to make big plays. He's done it all throughout the season. This offense features him, and there is a reason why.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. The give to the fullback. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snaps, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. That is no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the fist.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Good game, Alex. I want to talk about an elite ordeal there. I told you, brother. Isaac Brown is a difference maker. Yeah, it's ungodly. There was nothing I could do. Even when I made the adjustments and actually read plays, we just couldn't make tackles. It's basically the exact same game that I played against Tyler. The only difference is that you two run two completely different offenses. It's literally the exact same final score. Congratulations. Good luck to the rest of the guys on stopping this. I mean, y'all are sitting there in the chat talking about how easy you think it is to stop. Well, I have good linebackers. I have pretty solid defensive backs as well. No, it is what it is. This is just really tough to stop. And I couldn't stop it. I'm not going to sit here and make any excuses because I have the players, just didn't make the plays. And we have RJ in the next one. It doesn't get any easier from here, and we're pretty much effectively out of the conference title conversation here at this point. But we're going to try to make what we can out of this season, and we'll come out ready for RJ the best we can. So that's that. And I really don't want to say too much more about it. I'm obviously not thrilled with how that went, but it is what it is. And we stuck around. We tried to make it what we could. Had some good moments offensively, and the defense just let us down, as I thought would be a potential possibility today, and that'll be that. But I'll see y'all in the next one. Take care.